choose between. I was your choice, I was your choice. So let me be your salvation and joy. Now it's my turn.
No, it's my turn now. Well, it's been the entry from the Czech Republic to this year's Eurovision Song Contest 2017. Hello from Kiev, and with me is Martina Bártá, who sings My Turn. Nice to meet you again, Martina. How are you doing? How is the whole thing to be in Kiev now?
Hello everybody. I'm really very glad to be here. It's my first time in Kiev and everything is really very exciting. We've got quite a hard schedule, but it's for me like a big school and a life experience, you know, because the stage and the preparations for the semifinals are really interesting, and I'm learning every single day from this, and yeah, I love it.
I think many people who watch the Eurovision Song Contest, I think it's just a one-day show basically, and they don't know how much effort and work is behind it. Maybe you can give us a bit of an example how it has been for you since you have arrived in Kiev. What have you been doing?
Yeah, actually, from after the arrival to our hotel, we had the first rehearsal because we knew that on the next day we will have the first rehearsal here at the place, at the venue. So we just discussed the staging and choreography, the little choreography that I've got, which suits to the song. And on the second day in Kiev was like the whole day closed here in this venue, sound check, staging, and after that a lot of interviews with another blogs, and yeah, it was quite interesting. And then yesterday I had the first time that I could go through the city and see something from the Kiev, and it's really very interesting, monumental city. All the streets are very wide and the buildings are really big, and we also were at the place with a huge statue where you've got a view of the city, and I'm looking forward to exploring the city more.
Nice. You had your second rehearsal today, and that's the last time basically you have a single rehearsal, because the next rehearsal will be the dress rehearsal already.
Yeah.
So how did that rehearsal go for you today? Are you happy with everything now?
I can tell you the second rehearsal wasn't so relaxed for me, because I feel a tiredness, and I told to the team that I need a couple of days rest, because yeah, I feel it on my voice, and I have to be ready and I have to be full of energy, and I really that's my goal and my wish, that I will give nice performance and that the audience will feel what I feel when I sing the song.
I tell you, when we hear the song on the screens here in the press center, we are just humming along with it, and there's something in this song. There's something that you're bringing over to us with your voice and with your charisma, and for that thank you so much. It's really nice piece of music that you put in. Tell us about the creation of that song.
Thank you very much for your kind words. The song, I'm really very happy that Czech television chose this song, because it's not so far from the music style that I love the most. I grew up with jazz music, and actually when I heard this song for the first time, I fell in love with this song, because it has got nice and simple melody, and it's like when you listen to melody, it will stay in your head, and you can really, I feel like a storyteller when I sing the song, and I think of persons which are important for me, and for me it's like a message for the people, hey, be ready, and it should be really like automatical that you should be ready to help someone in your neediness, and it could be really little things that you can do every single day, and yeah, it's for me really a song with a deeper meaning, and every time I sing, it's I think it's important for all singers that you should be you should feel that you are joined with the song, that it suits to your personality.
So, what do you think of all this media hype that's here? All those hundreds of press and medias, writing medias, interviewing medias, film crews. How do you feel about that? Isn't that too much?
It's really crazy, but I like it, because I like really also this diversity, talking with people from different corners of the world. When someone comes and tells me, hey, I'm from Greece, or I'm from Venezuela, and I'm from Australia, for me it's like, oh, it's nice, and then yeah, each interview is really different.
Yeah, indeed, and we do have also listeners in Venezuela, so they will be quite happy to hear that you mentioned that. That's fantastic. You've been part of a musical Robin Hood. What did you do in there?
Yeah, it was 5 years ago. It was my very first experience with musical theater. I played the main female role of Lady Marianne, and it was really very nice because it was another kind of singing and acting, and I had the opportunity to sing with professional singers from Czech Republic, and yeah, I like that.
And also Syntralogy?
Syntralogy, yeah. It's a very nice festival which is organized by a friend of mine, Jan Smigmator. It's also a very good jazz singer from Czech Republic, and I had the opportunity to be twice a part of this festival, last year and the year before. Last year there was a very nice international guest, Mr. Jumani Smith. He's the first trumpet player from the Michael Bublé Orchestra. Do you know him? Also,
yes,
it was a very big pleasure, and I could sing with a big band of Mr. Felix Slováček, and I love it. Every time when I can sing with a big band, it's for me like...
So it's the Syntralogy.
Syntralogy, because it's according to the name of Frank Sinatra. Synatrology.
And it's also that type of music that you are singing.
Yeah, it's a swing and jazz music, and it's based on the repertoire sang by Mr. Frank Sinatra.
Well, and then also you had a band, Scotch and Soda. You still work with a band?
Yeah, of course. That's my band, which I founded with the best friend of mine from Berlin, and also it was my colleague, student of Jazz Institute Berlin. Hi Markus Garchok, I sent you many greetings from Kiev, and I'm looking forward to meeting you again in Berlin, because I miss Berlin very, very much. And yeah, that's the band with Hauke Renken is playing on mallets, and Fabian Tim is playing on double bass, and my sister is playing on piano, and yeah, I love it. We sing together, we got our own arrangements, and we sing mostly songs from American Songbook, and that's what I love the most.
That's nice, very nice. So Berlin, you mentioned it. I'm from Germany actually, so there's a link between us. So how come you are connected to Berlin?
Yeah. When I started with this musical, Robin Hood, I wanted to start with the study of jazz music, but I wasn't accepted for the study in Czech Republic. And one friend of mine told me, "Hey Martina, in Berlin there's a nice university, and you could study there jazz vocal at Jazz Institute Berlin." And I knew that German language. I liked German language during my study at gymnasium in Prague, and so I had language skills. So I checked the website of the university, and then I tried to pass the exam, entrance exam, and I was accepted for the study, and that's why I live from 2011 in Berlin, and I love the city.
And you still
I still live in Berlin, and I still travel between Berlin and Prague, because I don't want to interrupt the context also in Czech Republic, because I got my sister and my mom are living in Prague, and I'm still traveling between Berlin and Prague. But I love Berlin. I also love Prague.
Fantastic. Well, this fantastic song, My Turn at the Eurovision, it's a great song. Last year's entry, I Stand, by Gabriela Gunčíková, she also was a very good representative for your country, put Czech Republic into the final with this. Yeah. Did she give you any advice, any words of advice how to deal with all of this for these 2 weeks you're going to be here?
You know, I adore her, because it's great that she got Czech Republic for the very first time to the final, but unfortunately I didn't have the opportunity to talk with her in person, because she is living in the United States.
Oh yes,
so the communication is a bit not so
difficult.
But I would be really very happy. Hey Gabriela, if you listen to this interview, it would be great if you just tell me about your feelings during your stay last year at the Eurovision Song Contest.
How came the idea that you go to the Eurovision Song Contest this year?
I was contacted by a creative producer of Czech television, Mr. Jan Potnišil, in January. He asked me only if I would be interested to participate at Eurovision Song Contest. There were those pre-nominations, and there were chosen a couple of Czech singers, and it was like a casting or audition. So they sent me 2 pieces, 2 songs, and I had to learn them in one week. So it was really everything in a hurry. And the first song that I received was My Turn, and I really fell in love with this song. And I thought to myself, oh my God, if only they could choose this song. And then I recorded that, and then 3-4 weeks later, they contacted me and they told me, Martina, okay, we've got the positive message for you. We chose you, and it was for me like a very big surprise and honor, and yeah, so that's how it happened.
Fantastic. And with this note, let's say goodbye and all the best of luck to your entry and to yourself.
Thank you very much.
To the Eurovision Song Contest 2017 for the Czech Republic, Martina Bártá in semi-final 1.
Yeah.
And then which
it will be
position?
On the 9th May, and I will be the 14th. Yeah,
14th.
so it will be quite later. Yeah.
Okay.
But stay with us.
Okay, thanks very much, and we'll chat with you maybe at the semi-finals winners press conference.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you very
luck.
much. Thank you.